Hello all, this is Halloween and we're doing something a little different today. In today's episode, we are headed to the Bay Area Renaissance Festival. It's more recently being held in Dade City. It used to be by USF, but we're gonna go check it out. Enjoy. We're here at the Hungry Creek in San Antonio, Florida. Gonna go in and get a bite to eat. We've arrived at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, now in Dade City. Just got here, so we're gonna see what it's all about. I mean, we've been to the one that was next to USF, so it's the same thing, just a different space and location, but so far it looks pretty cool. We haven't been here in so many years and kind of forgot a little bit what it's all about. So there's a lot of vendors here. You can get beer or mead. Of course, you've got your turkey legs and all of that. We did eat before we came, but we might have a snack or something here. As you can see, a lot of people are dressed in Renaissance garb, and a lot of them look like they might be burning up. It's a little warm outside today, and that is a lot of gear. So, I don't know why they have this thing like in the spring, because all the clothes that these people have on, it's got to be so hot. Some of them it's like layers of clothes. So ooh, you can take a horse ride over here. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be a unicorn. It's got a horn on it, on its head. $10 unicorn rides. All of these little shops, a lot of them are Renaissance themed, so you can buy some Renaissance clothing while you're here to wear around the Renaissance Festival if you don't have anything. Check out these Groot-looking fellows. Pretty cool.
Oh, I took a picture of the dragon.
Yeah. And this lady over here has a dragon.
Huh?
Hi there. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Great. It's about time for a beer. They got all kinds of stuff. You can throw tomatoes at somebody over there. The vendors are really cool, actually. They had a lot of really cool handmade crafts and things like that. If you like cosplay or going to con events, you would like probably coming to a Ren Fair because it's very similar. A lot of people really get into it, so I'm gonna check out some more of this festival and probably snag a beer.
Think of the hat pass. Think of the hat pass as a way of tipping your waitress at the end of a meal, keeping in mind your waitress has brought your food. Up with two strangers in the woods of Pasco County in Braziers. And one of them really liked it. I'm Johnny Phoenix. Did you have a good time? My next show at 2:30 is a completely different show. It's the Big Fire Show. Fire eating. No. Fire walking. No. And free marshmallows. No. 4:30 is the adult show finale.
Evidently this guy's been here for a long time. Years doing the shows here at the Renaissance Festival.
Don't bring your parents. Here we go. Chris will be back for that. Are 60 seconds on the clock. When the boys stop by, wave that money high. Show them how we do over here. Wave that money high. Shout out, hey, sexy thing. Here we go. You ready? You have a protest. Why?
It's my brother's birthday.
It's your brother's birthday. Yeah. Where's your brother? In prison. No, where's your brother?
My brother's in Rochester, New York, and he's been getting his PhD.
Oh! And you're in the woods wearing a bra.
Yeah.
Boy, your mom is proud of your brother.
Oh, it's him.
Yeah. No, we'll sing happy birthday. You got him on video? Are you ready?
All right, for Tucker.
Ready? For Tucker.
Right.
Happy birthday. Ready? Happy birthday to you.
I think he's going to escape from the straitjacket. So.
Happy birthday, dear Tucker. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tucker! Hey, Tucker, I'm his new parole officer. All right. Did you have some fun? Yeah! All right, the race begins when you say, wave that money. I show them how we do it here. God bless you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you very much. The race begins, audience. When you say go, we count loudly from 1 to 60. Get ready, boys. Audience, the race begins when you say go! 1, 2,
Alright, this guy comes and stands right in front of him.
slow down.
Taking off the straitjacket in under 60 seconds. Cool. Let's go see what else we can get into. How about spinning in a barrel? I wouldn't recommend drinking a lot of the mead or beer before you get on that one. I think most of these rides and activities are cash. There's no tickets or anything that are sold, so you just pay cash. It's in the 80s as far as the weather goes, but it feels like 100, especially if you're dressed in Renaissance. Yeah, this is a $4 attraction here. Looks fun, but I've already had one beer, so I'm not pushing it. Beers are expensive. I think you get maybe a 10-ounce beer. Just a small cup, and it's $8. So probably won't be having many here.
I'm not a heavy grog.
Here's another boutique, Castadilla. A lot of places selling pirate gear, Renaissance, corsets. These are probably the real good steel-boned corsets. Probably gonna go take a look in there. Ain't nothing better than a steel-boned corset. They're pricey too.
Because I was wearing a bra, so I'm trying to get.
Oh yeah, you can feel it. Pretty awesome. If I get anything here today, it'd be one of those, but check out the price on these. $235. So Yeah, no. Not today, Satan. Not today.
Alright, come on. I lost the feeling in there.
Here's another ride. Again, not recommended if you've been drinking anything at all. Just spins you around. A lot of spinny rides around here.
It's called being 60-something.
Pretty cool.
And I'm only a third that age.
They kind of look homemade.
Well, good luck. Thanks.
Old school. He's pushing with his hand. That is some serious stuff. Look at these freaking birds. Night wings, birds of prey, it says. That bird is huge. And they're real. It's incredible. I'd love to see him spread his wings. That wingspan's got to be awesome. Looks like a descendant of a hawk, maybe? Very cool. Let's see. This says night wings. They are. They're hawks. They got a Sonia hawk. Sonia Harris hawk. Sounds like that one's running for president. Thorn.
Yeah.
Harris hawk.
It's a juvenile white-tailed eagle.
Where? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's huge. He weighs more than Macy. Look at these beautiful birds. You know they had birds here. They got oh, they have a bald eagle over there.
I like how the owl is just pretty good.
And the owl.
The owl's so pretty. It's a farm owl.
And there's the Birdman. Look at this eagle. Oh my gosh, he's so beautiful. Wow. They're just chilling there on display. That's so cool. Let me look at this owl. just turned his head around. Look at him.
That's not an eagle, that's a falcon.
I'm gonna go see if I can check out his face. I came over here, he had his head turned around, then he turned it back. That one right there on the end is an owl. It's beautiful. It's like the ones from the labyrinth. It's called a geisa berry owl. Barn owl. Sorry. It's hard to read from there. Geisa barn owl. I can't walk around, so you kind of see him from the side. Really cool. Over here, they've got where you can throw tomatoes at someone who's sticking their head through the hole here.
Nobody can hit this guy in the head.
Yeah. And for all kinds of things here at the Renaissance Festival. Knives, axes, tomatoes. They're real creative with the activities around here. Over here we've got a maze right next door. It doesn't look like a very big maze. You could probably find your way through there pretty good, but...
I got some tomatoes.
Ah, they're fresh tomatoes. I think they really should be rotten tomatoes because fresh tomatoes are good. Rotten tomatoes smell like death, but also rotten tomatoes smash a lot easier, so I don't know why they wouldn't be rotten tomatoes. These are a fresh plum tomato at that man's face. It's just gonna bounce right off. That's just my personal thoughts. This is probably because since back in the day, if you sucked and you were a performer, they would throw rotten tomatoes at you.
Okay. Thanks for bringing me back to high school. Hey,
This little girl's throwing them at him.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Hey, are you in this class? Oh, okay.
I guess you can stand wherever you want, especially if
Hey, you
you're a
want to do
kid.
homework too?
She's got another one. Let's see if she gets him. Oh, almost. He was trying to help her out too.
It really was like high school for a second. Fine, I'll stay away, I get it.
Called a jousting tournament. Look at this.
You shall let the hand that holds the ring. You shall let the priest held in the squire's
Ponte atrás de eso.
Well, they're not jousting each other, so I've already lost interest. Got music. Got a lady up here playing the mandolin. And I just missed her song. But it looks like there's several bands that come through here, or let's call them musicians, because there's all different kinds. Obviously it's a small stage, so you can't fit a lot of instruments, but typically duos and solo artists perform here on the stage, and if that's what you're into, you could sit here, drink your beer, and watch some music. Listen to some music. We're getting out of here now because frankly it's too freaking hot for all of this. Some people are just, oh man, look at this guy. He's dressed like a raven. Way too hot. This one here. Look at that. Can you even imagine? I would die of heat stroke in that. It's crazy. But kudos for their dedication. That does it for the Bay Area Renaissance Festival. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you loved our trip to the Renaissance Festival in Dade City. We had a good time, but I think we realized that, you know, we liked it a lot better back in the day, really when my kids were little. There's so much there for the kids to do between the elephant rides and the unicorn rides and just the little hand-operated rides. Those vintage made out of wood, they love that stuff. For adults, you know, unless you're really into Renaissance, because it's great for them, and they're out there, God bless them. They've got the full ensemble on. Like, I don't know how they did it. It was so hot. And they're drinking beer. They are hardcore. They have like full suits of armor with the undergarments and the whole nine. And it looks awesome. But this is happening in the spring in Florida. And it was so hot that day. I was just wearing this top. I had a corset on, a short skirt, and like fishnet type of pantyhose. And I was so hot. And I couldn't wait to get out of it. This girl, I think it was a girl, we were walking behind her on the way to our truck. And she's dressed as the Raven. Had the whole Raven mask. Looked like a wool, black getup. Poor girl, like we're walking behind her and she's starting to undress on, she couldn't even make it to her vehicle. She's starting to take stuff off, just shedding skin. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this poor girl. There were some others as well, just doing the same. It's just too hot for all of that. So we spent about an hour and a half there and took some footage, and it was a good time. But you know, if you're not hardcore into Renaissance, it may not be for you. It's still a cool and fun thing to go do, something different, something unique, and you will be able to people watch and see a lot of really cool costumes and that sort of thing. And there's a lot to do there, different shows to watch and things that they put on, comedy shows and jousting and different things like that. Very Game of Thrones, if you like all of that. So I recommend you go if you like that sort of thing. That does it for today's episode. If you loved this episode, please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video, and I'll see you next time.